Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am at a doll show. As you can see here, this was my first doll show. This is the Gaithersburg doll show in Maryland, and I will put the link in the description to the booths that I am showing here in this video, as well as the website where you can go and check out all the events. Um, but as this was my first doll show, I didn't know what to expect. It was actually bigger than I thought it would be. There were two floors and there were plenty of booths there. There were lots of antique dolls. I think most of them were antique and vintage. There were very few modern dolls. Not a lot of Barbies, which was what I was hoping to find. But this booth here, as you can see, I think these are Madame Alexander. And you guys can know if I am wrong, because I don't know much about other types of dolls. But I thought they were so cute. They had really nice outfits. And I did show you also the business card for this one in the beginning of the video. But as I mentioned, I'll also put their name down and email and whatever contact information they have in the description if you're interested in learning more about these dolls, if you're interested in purchasing them. But yeah, so I didn't know what to expect. As I mentioned, there was actually a good number of people. There were lots of I think older collectors there, and maybe it was because of the types of dolls that they had. And then here is another booth, and this one is called the store is Old Liberty in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. And the ladies in this booth, they were super nice. They had some Sasha dolls here, as you can see. I was very tempted actually to get one because I've been looking at these dolls and I just think they have the cutest faces, you know, and they're just interesting. This was the only Silkstone that I found there. I was a little bit tempted to get her, but I was hoping to maybe find the African American version of that doll. So I did not end up getting that one. But they had a variety of dolls here, as you can see. The lady at the booth told me she had over 350 dolls, and that goes from antique to modern. So, there's dolls available for all types of tastes. And I have put down below in the description the Facebook page, so you can contact them if you're interested in anything. I think these are called kathysandterrysdolls. I had never seen one in person before. I think they're made out of wood, if I'm not mistaken. But they're very interesting dolls. I'm kind of getting into learning about different dolls because it's just so interesting, the history of it behind it. A lot of these antique dolls, like think about, that's what kids played with, back then. So it's very interesting. They also had some teddy bears, as you can see here. And let's see what else. Yeah, and other teddy bear accessories. And then more dolls and little trinkets and things. And then here's another doll. And then you see she had two Sasha dolls, and I'll show you that in a minute. She actually put that doll back in the shelf later because I think somebody was interested in it, but then they went to get their the cash for it. There you go. That's the other one that she had. I mean, both of them were really cute. I was very tempted, and the prices didn't seem bad actually. So definitely check them out, guys. This booth here is a BJD doll club. And so this was very interesting. These were basically almost, I think there were only two booths that really had BJDs, and this was one of them. And this doll right here, guys, if you know the name of that doll down there, please let me know. I had never seen one in person, and I just thought they were the most lovely dolls. And I'm not, BJDs, I think they're very high maintenance for me personally, but seeing them in person is just a whole other thing. They looked really cute, and I don't know. I mean, I have to check out to see what their name is and the prices, but they're very cute dolls. And here's more Poppy Parker. Again, these are from the BJD Doll Club in Maryland, and I'll put the link to that in the description as well. I didn't even know that they had, a doll club, so that's cool. Yeah, so these were the dolls in that booth, as you can see here. So it's very cool to see them in person. We always see photographs. The next one is the store McHugh's, and they're based out of Richmond, Virginia. And so they had lots of really big variety of antique dolls. and vintage. As you can see here, I mean, it's just really fascinating to me to see all these dolls. And you can see here, and some of them, of course, because, you know, of their age and condition, if they're in good condition, you know, they're going to be more expensive. Like you see here in a minute, one of these dolls there. But, I mean, she's a really large doll, but she was, I think, about $2,500. But I don't even know how old that doll is, but it's very interesting. And that was not the most expensive doll I saw there. There was a #1 Barbie, which sadly, you know, I wasn't able to record, but she was going for $5,500, guys. And it's just amazing to me to actually have seen a #1 Barbie doll in person. You know, I think that's awesome, even though I wasn't able to photograph, but at least I got to see it, and that was an amazing experience. You know, as I mentioned, guys, it's just a lot of history behind it. So yeah, I don't know much about these dolls, so I can't really, you know, say what their name is or when they were made, but they look, you know, antique. So that's very interesting, you know, different style, and also look very, you know, like fragile because of their age. And then we're gonna see here, they did have, I think these are Tammy dolls. I didn't even ask them the price because they didn't have the price on those, but I actually like the look of them. They look very vintage-like. And they had some vintage Barbies here, as you can see. But I ended up not getting any of those either. But yeah, here we go. I was very tempted to ask them the price on those, but they didn't have it. And I was just kind of like rushing out by then. So that was one thing, you know, I asked permission to film because some people don't want to be recorded. This artist here, it's a BJD artist, and she was really nice. So definitely check out her website as well. Her dolls are super cute. I mean, they kind of remind me, I don't know why I keep thinking of like Strawberry Shortcake when I see these dolls, but I love like the redhead ones. They're just so adorable with the, you know, with the little curls. I think it matches their personality so well. Very cute, you know. I think photos and even the video don't do justice to these dolls. They're really, really cute, you know, in person. And then she has smaller sizes, as you saw over there. So that's it, guys. Okay, everyone, so I am back home, and these are the things that I got from the doll show. So as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, this was my first doll show. You know, I will put the link down below in the description of the website where you can look at all the doll shows that they're gonna have, and you can check out to see if they have one, you know, close to where you live. But so this was an antique and modern doll show, but most of the dolls there, I think, were, you know, like antique or vintage. They have very few, and what I mean very few, like literally maybe 10 dolls that I would say were really modern, like, you know, mass-produced dolls. I mean, they had some BJDs there, but most of the dolls were antique dolls, and I don't really know much about them. I am trying to learn because I'm always very interested in, you know, learning about history and things like that. But anyway, so these are the things I got. So one thing that I got, you know, there were very few booths there that had any Barbie items, but I was so happy to find the set because this set was actually on my wish list. This was one of the things that I wanted to find, and so I'm excited to have found this. This was a reproduction set, and it comes with these outfits, and I'm really excited because I already have her, but I didn't have these fashions, and I really wanted them so I can put on my dolls. So, and I got it for $65. You can see here, and it's basically what the same price I had found online before, but to be able to pick it up in person is just better. And then the other things that I got was just some really cheap handmade doll clothes. So this one right here, this set is it fits like glitter girl size and my gorgeous dolls, so it's really cute, very kind of Lolita like, and these were like $2 a piece, you know. They were very cheap. This one is for American Girl, so it fits the American Girl doll. I know it looks a little bit messy, but it's really cute on. And then another one right here. These are, I think they're supposed to be like baby doll clothes, but they look really cute on American Girl. So I was happy to find these. So I just have to give them a wash because they're a little bit dusty, but that's okay. So here we are. And then the last one is this one right here. So that's all that I got from the doll show. It wasn't much, as I mentioned, but it's kind of good because, you know, my wallet needs a break anyway. So anyway, guys, thank you all so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!